For the first DIY, you're going to need some scissors, pliers, jump rings, a charm, and some black cord. The first thing you're going to need to do is measure out the cord to about the length of your arm and do that twice. Once you have your cord, you're going to fold it in half evenly and place it under a binder clip to hold it in place. Now to start off making your choker, you're going to make the shape of a 4 and you're going to slide that cord under the other side and pull it up to create a loop. All you are doing is taking one strand of the string and placing it over the other and then looping it under and pulling it back up, if that makes any sense. It's kind of hard to explain, and at first it may seem kind of difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's really simple, and you just repeat that process. So I'm going to let you just watch me do it because that will probably be easier than trying to explain it. So you're just going to continue to create loops alternating on each side of the string, and then once you get to the bottom, you're going to unclip the choker and then you're going to slide one end through the loop at the top and then you're going to tie a knot to secure it. And I knot this several times so that it will stay in place and not come undone. And then once it's all good, I just trim the excess string at the ends. And then lastly, I'm just taking my charm and a jump ring, and taking my pliers, I am opening up the jump ring, and then sliding on the charm, and then attaching that to the center of my choker. And then just closing the jump ring back up, and that's it. Chokers are seriously so easy to make, and once you know how to do it, it's so much better than buying them. The next DIY is super self-explanatory, but I've been obsessed with these crystal necklaces lately, and I wanted to make some myself. So what you're doing is taking a crystal charm that you can find at a craft store and attaching a jump ring and then attaching it to a long chain, and that's all you're doing, and it's so simple, but it's a lot cheaper than buying a necklace from Forever 21. What you need for this last DIY is some pliers, 2 bracelet chains, leather rope, and ignore the jump rings, you don't need them for this DIY. So the first thing you're going to do is remove the lobster clasp from one of the bracelets. And then just like with the choker, you're going to fold the leather rope in half to make it even. And then you're going to feed the rope through both of the rings at the end of both of the bracelets. And then again, like the choker, you're going to place the end under a binder clip to hold it in place. And then what you're going to do is take one of the sides of the leather cord and feed it through the chain link of the opposite bracelet. And then like you would if you were lacing shoes, you're going to crisscross the leather rope through each bracelet, and you're going to continue that all the way down. So basically what you're doing is you are lacing the 2 chains together. And then once you get to the last chain link at the bottom, you're going to take the rope and feed it through the same link that it is on already instead of crisscrossing it, and then you're going to do that with the other side and put that rope through that same chain link on its bracelet. I really hope that makes sense, but then you're leaving the jump rings at the end out, and then you're tying the rope in a knot, and I did that twice to secure it. Once you have that, you can just take your end with the lobster clasp off the binder clip and attach it to your 2 jump rings at the end to close the bracelet. And once it is all done, you can just cut off the excess rope at the end and you're all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to win the jewelry items that I made in this video, be sure to check out the description box for how to enter the giveaway.
Oh yeah.
And it was like flipped my necklace.
Model status.
I know.
Windblown hair.